Yo guys, so basically this is my first video here. Just a random idea that I got. So technically what I want to show you today, we have been building Skills 21 for some period of time. We started by building this. For us, it was kind of a journey for me at least compared to my other co-founders. It was more a journey of basically understanding what can we build to grow, to make it better, and to scale the company even further. Basically, the vision is to help people live from their passion and from there earn money. It's kind of a silly vision, but the main thing that we started doing this, we did this through boot camps. The goal of the boot camp was to support people on becoming tech sellers so they know how to sell tech products and also growth hacker. And this is the main focus. The main thing that I become growth hacker with time. I try to hack growth. I try to initiate either like campaigns, different other things with the goal of growth. My experience, just I did not introduce myself. Or my experience, I'm Khalil. What I've been doing since years, I have an engineering background, and I did my master in Carnegie Mellon University. One of the things that I'm passionate about is technology, but also building companies and building ventures and supporting businesses. So I've been trying to introduce first my knowledge of technology, but also my knowledge of business. And business, basically, I'm kind of an AI. What I do is basically I hear different businesses, I watch the videos of different entrepreneurs, etc., and I dig deeper into that. And from there, this is where I get from my knowledge. I've been doing this for the last 7 years. Literally, I studied this over a certain period of time, either academically through the videos, technically from the real life experience, but also through consultancy and seeing what are the things that work and what the things did not work compared to a historic people stories. So I see in a way the different experience. I see the past in terms of seeing the past in terms of seeing the history of it from the entrepreneurs. I see the present from the side of uh, basically understanding basically understanding what's happening on the scene, and also I see the future through basically implementing. So we started doing Skills 21 2021, and meanwhile the whole vision was how can we empower people to make growth. The first thing was to introduce boot camps. We started doing boot camps. The boot camps was great, but the boot camps have an issue with their scalability. Like you cannot scale the boot camps. So from there, sorry by the way for sharing my screen. Sharing the screen is just the manifesto that I'm gonna got into later on, and basically from there we started by boot camps. Later on, some of the co-founders started going out of the company for some for their reasons, but also some uh, for either they got fired or basically we tried to work on it, but it failed. So from there, I started also understanding that the market cannot get this, and we started seeing this. And the main thing was, okay, let's stop the bootcamps for now. Let's see another thing later on. But I know that it will not work. My other co-founders tried even to get back to the bootcamps, but it was a bit. It was good. Yes, it was good initiative from her, but the market, there is a problem of the market that we need to solve before. It's a good thing that we did, but it's lacking things. So from there, now I started moving with this with Kiss 121 journey to consultancy. Became more of a solo co-founder or solo founder in this. It's great. It's making money. Yeah, but the problem is that I feel the lack of depth of consultancy. You feel it. Steve Jobs talked about it. Other people talked about it. Consultancy is draining. First for consultants, for entrepreneurs, because they don't really see the implementation, and that's what really. So now what I started doing is basically building the whole why of Skills 21, building the whole philosophy, the manifesto, all of the things. And basically, I'm starting to build the company from the why. And from there, later on, we're gonna start seeing all the different models, basically seeing all the different, how can you make money out of this? It's basically, okay, process is clear, whatever, whatever, whatever. So basically here, what I started to do, since I have the why, I can map from the why, can understand what is the best thing that can happen in terms of why. So basically, from the why, what we can understand is what are the different things that we can do. So let's say Apple changed the status quo. Great, Apple changed the status quo by creating computers. This is the how of the why, in a way. So uh, like as an example, Apple, when they say we want to change the status quo, this is the whole why of creating the company. It can be by creating cookies, if it was in a certain age, or it can be by creating the best AI software, if it was today. So from there, what I started to see is, okay, let's agree on the why. Now the next step, what we can do is basically see, list all the different things that we can do. So let's say we are supporting entrepreneurs. How can we do this? Venture builder, platform connections, model, what is the model, etc. Some ideas, retreats. It can be retreats. Like people, they go, they meet at some point, and basically from the retreats we connect, we understand each other. It's similar to a bit how TED works or Summit Code works, but it's purely for business. And then you have hotel, and then you have branding agency, and then coffee shop. Maybe a coffee shop with pure business talk. It can solve in a way the entrepreneur issue. And then retreat also then service based. Da, 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 da. So basically, or even a full incubator experience. Like this is the example of lunch house that I put here, and I try to see, dissect basically what's happening with them. What is the model? Can the model be replicated? And basically seen from a business sense. So it's like a full market competition, and from there I start to see the hiring needs. What can be the hiring needs? This is my other co-founder, and what should be done. So brand manager, outreach, whatever, whatever, whatever. And then basically some stupid other things. I don't think I've seen here. I really present what we did. Okay, this is more about hiring, how it works, and putting example. This is like how we're gonna select employees, how we're gonna select entrepreneurs in residence. This is more. I learned the data. So basically, here it's another model of basically uh, collecting data from entrepreneurs. So basically, from here, like what can be done if we collect from all entrepreneurs in the world all the data, and from there create the best AI ever. So the best AI ever can be basically like an AGI of all the businesses that you can build. So it can be saying, okay, I want to be a painter. Okay, great. What do you want to do in life? Okay, I do this, and then basically give them all the basic ideas of how can you do that. So it can be purely an AI. It needs all the collection of data. It can happen surely, but basically from there it gives you an optimization of what can a person do to arrive to a certain goal. Let's say I want, it's like auto GPT of, instead of coding, of life. So let's say this is like, now explain this, made me realize it. So from there, basically, this is what you need to do. You're gonna live. Why should we give you a universal basic income? This is like stupid. You want to be a musician? Great. You need to do this. You need to crave for it. You need to work for it. You're gonna enjoy it, even if it's making no sense, but you are enjoying it as a person, and from there also you are making money, so you are making whatever you need. If you want to be a millionaire, you need to do this. So it becomes like a great to-do list for any person. This is what you need to do. Like, I want to generate $5,000 next month. Okay, great. Do this, do this, do this. If you don't want, okay, just work on $100. Okay, I want $100. Great. Tack, tack, tack. This is what you need to do. Easy, simple. So now this is basically what I want to do, and yeah, using Loom for product dev, or call the video product dev 001 skills 21 maybe. Like I don't put skills 21 for referencing. I just let the algorithm do its thing. Anyway, yalla. Just in case, yalla means let's go in Arabic, in Tunisian. Yalla. See you soon. Don't know why.